The collapse of the Roman Empire. In the modern world today, this is likened to the Empire of the United States, the 2023 American dream. Whether you foresee a similar collapse or not, in this video we will cover one of the most successful emperors of his time, Marcus Aurelius. We will uncover who he is and his three main learnings of ruling an empire, and more importantly, how these learnings can help improve your own daily life. So if you get value out of this video, hit the like button and subscribe. Anyways, let's get into it. So who is Marcus Aurelius? He was the last of the long series of adoptive emperors. Marcus's real father died when he was a young age. Emperor Hadrian chose him as his successor at the age of 17 and invited him to join the imperial family. Marcus speaks about this in his journal, also known as Meditations. He writes about how indebted he is to the people who raised him. Instead of complaining about the hand that life gave him, life is too short to waste your time complaining, since nobody knows how long they have left on this planet. Don't you think it is important to try not to dwell on situations for too long? Being annoyed, frustrated, or angry are all normal human feelings. However, letting yourself stay in that state for long periods of time takes away time that could be spent living. Nobody should waste their life complaining about how hard it is to live. Marcus believed that complaining actually causes an individual to complain more, and which causes more pain. We will cover why he believed this later in the video. For instance, even though Marcus didn't like having to hold court, he always did so. But beyond that, since our time on Earth is limited, it's essential to get as much done as we can. For instance, instead of lounging in bed until midday and scrolling mindless on social media, seek the voluntary hardship actions that improve your life. When you recognize the value of voluntary hardship, you'll enjoy the good things in life more. Hardship can come in many different forms over the course of a lifetime. Yet Marcus Aurelius knew that it was part of human nature to want things that were pleasurable and easy to attain. Yet Aurelius could see that people were unsatisfied with their lives for the simple reason that it's unsustainable to keep thinking that things should always be pleasurable and convenient. This is where the practice of voluntary hardship comes in. Food, warm water, a soft bed, and a roof over your head may be standard in your life today, but that doesn't mean you should take them for granted or assume they'll be around tomorrow. Volunteering to experience hardship when comfort is available may sound unreasonable, but in the eyes of Marcus, it is a very sensible thing to do, as it is likely that pleasure and convenience won't always be available, so you might as well get used to it. Voluntary hardship is one of the most straightforward ways to cultivate virtue and strengthen your character. Just as practicing cognitive distance is an important way to remain in control under emotional duress, voluntary hardship will help you do the same when from time to time life brings you even more stressful conditions. Preparing for the worst was a way for Marcus to condition the mind for hardship, become more aware of the present moment, and therefore more logical. Logic is essential. Logic is essential in the concept of Stoicism. This helped Marcus greatly in his time as emperor. This approach makes sense since Marcus is primarily about governing through reason and order. It's a system in which everything that happens was supposed to, and is therefore good. However, Marcus believed that human emotions are a threat to reason. In fact, being obsessed with the idea that you're unlucky or making decisions based on desires will create so much confusion in your mind that you'll be unable to see the forest amongst the trees. This is precisely why Marcus hated being driven by emotions like revenge, hate, lust, and infatuation. However, he was aware that these are normal human emotions and feelings. Keeping his mind calm, collected, and reasonable was essential for him to govern effectively. What does this mean for you? At the end of the day, we are all humans, filled with different emotions and raging desires. You might not reach the heights of being the Emperor of Rome or its modern-day alternative. However, does this mean you can't gather and understand his learnings? Sure you can, whether you can't see the forest from the trees or govern the courtyard. There is something from Marcus's learning for everyone. It just takes the first step. So congratulate yourself for reaching the end of the video. Take this with you on your path to a better you. If you got value out of this video, hit the like and subscribe button below. The Development Zone will see you in the next video.